This is Cobra. After a long hiatus, this is going to be part 3 of my video series for ALFA Anti Terror. I basically had to do some fiddling with the system config file. I didn't know you could do that for this game, and so I was able to get it to load up in 1280 by 720, which is pretty cool. So I'm not going to play a whole game, I'm just going to do a replay so you can kind of see what the game plays out once you have played through it and everything. I don't know why it moves me over here, but get around that. Okay, so this is the training level. I actually lost the save game that I was working on, so move this, pause the video for a second. Get him a little bit more moved up here where the action starts. Alright. Not sure how well you'll be able to hear it. And I'll try to pan to get all the action. And you may have just noticed from there that the ragdoll doesn't always work very well. It's a particular problem with the replays. Get down in there and get some really good detail. Now, the only problem with replays is you can't see what they're equipped with, at least I think. You can focus on units and whatnot, so that's good. Some movement issues with that guy there on the left. So yeah, I mean, I'd love to do more of this, but the difficulty curve is really high, and it's to the point where I can only beat this mission and the first one of the campaign, so that's kind of the issue there. So looks like I got some Aventores in the group, RPKs, I think some AK-102s. Groza, maybe.
Sucks.
Damn, hold up that machine gun.
Yeah, that kind of stuff happens. I think the radio man's got an AKM because I can't actually equip him, so. Okay, so here's my other guy over here. And, unlike my Jurassic Park playthrough, this game, the menus, even if they look smaller, they're all in the same resolution, so I could actually record some of the menu stuff so you can see some of that. I might add that to this video, actually, at the end of it, just so you can kind of see what's going on. Because I did not include that in the previous videos.
Somewhere very close.
Let's see, yeah, he's got like an AKM. That guy's got a silenced Groza. I think they either got
Cover me. There's another one on the right.
They either got Abacons or
Volcano to Win 12, answer.
yeah, that's gonna be loud.
Volcano here. Volcano, we need a thrust on the first spot. Roger, Win 12. Open fire.
So that's the artillery. And if I leave him in that spot, which is actually kind of hard to get him into that position, he'll just keep repeatedly calling in artillery after so many seconds. So, and I don't think I can cut away the buildings in the replay, so. There was a grenade somebody threw.
Footsteps.
I kind of just do that just to.
Win 12, see the enemy.
Everything is hidden. Son of a bitch. Take that!
So, yeah, I mean, the replays. Normally, I don't try to move this slow, but the replays generally it makes the game look a little better because you don't have to stop for like hours trying to set up orders and stuff.
Take
didn't get me.
Like if I ran this out to
Guys, take me out of here. Damn.
if I ran this out to the maximum amount of turns that I could take, it would be a 60-minute video. I forgot exactly how much time the turns take. So yeah, you can see that there. He's crawling real slow because he's wounded.
Guys, get me out of here. Damn.
Having a problem with the sniper. So our grenadier
Die, damn ghost.
got pretty messed up. It's kind of hard to see sometimes, like this guy's wounded too, because sometimes they'll shoot at something before you even get a chance to spot what it was. So, and he's got like a different
Volcano to Win
stance.
12, Volcano to Win 12, answer! Copy, Win 12. Volcano here. Volcano, we need a thrust on the first spot. Roger, Win 12. Open fire.
Okay, so we lost our first guy there. So it only took about 9 minutes and 40 seconds to complete, so. Move up some more guys. And we actually did get that guy, though it wasn't on camera. I think the grenade got him. I'm fairly certain. Oh, yeah, you can raise and lower the thingies. Okay, yeah, that's where I missed it. This guy got sniped from up here, I think by the guy with the Venturas, and he fell down there, so. Or he was down on that platform. I didn't see it because it left it.
For you.
Liberal use of grenades right here.
Sit in my lap, you fairy scum. Come on, sit in my lap, you fairy scum.
Not the best English dialogue in this game. Some of the taunts they say are pretty stupid. Bit of grenade launcher action there. Yeah, I think this guy is either wounded. I think he's wounded because he's not holding his gun up, which is kind of what they do if they've been hurt. Yeah, they've both been hurt. This guy's still messed up.
Volcano to Win 12, answer! Copy, Win 12. Volcano here. Volcano, we need a thrust on the first spot. Roger, Win 12. Open fire.
And there's various forms of support like that. You can have airstrikes, you can have mortars, other artillery. If you move a unit somewhere, or I think it's like the BMP support, that if you have an armored vehicle present, they'll help out too. Or they'll move to a new position. So, you know, you have that. So I start moving this guy up on the hill here. And smack my pop filter. So, it's kind of difficult to tell what terrain they can actually move up and down on it. Sometimes they can go up really steep inclines and, you know,
Take this,
doesn't
son of a
bother 'em.
bitch.
And then sometimes it does. I think that was the last guy, too. Or he was up there. But, yeah, and the other problem is with the replays is it doesn't always show you all the enemies. It'll only show you what your guys actually saw. So I killed the guy by that door, but it didn't show him going down, so... Because there's at least one guy that's always in the building. Unless he runs out, but yeah. So anyway, that is the replay section. Like I said, this actually takes a lot longer to play. 9 minutes and 40 seconds is just what the game comes out to when you load the replay. And then you give the after action. This guy got 2. We got 1, 2. A lot of guys get wounded. You get points to spend, but that's kind of useless. So use that. We'll do a real quick. We'll just load the training mission here. Okay, so here's the briefing. It gives you a little bit of keyboard commands. Using the grenade cup. See, I don't even know what that even means. And so, yeah, I mean, the briefings are not really, you know, that good. Okay, so we'll just grab whoever we can. Can't I grab you? Oh, what? So single click. The assaulter. You're the grenadier. You're our sniper. And I have another assaulter. Alright, so here's the equip screen. Our team leader is the sniper. So you can, like, they have access only to, like, the specific equipment. So you have, like, the SVU AS sniper rifle. That's typo, I think, right there. With the C in it. This typical SVD. There's a large list of weapons there. So if I wanted to, I could just give him the Ventores, and then there's ammunition. So you can check kind of SP5 sniper ammo. You can give them larger magazines, for example. Snipers have special secondary weapons. They can have a pistol, or they can have small SMG kind of weapons, like the Bison or Bison. I don't know how you say that. Vicar, or however that's pronounced. Or you can give them like this little AKC 74U, which is basically an AKS 74. So it gives them extra ammo or a better weapon, better than the pistol. I don't think I've ever seen anybody kill anything with a pistol. So various grenades. Snipers also get access to the camouflage suit. So they can wear armored helmets, various headgear. Personally, though, I either choose just for the snipers, I just choose the handkerchief, or give them nothing for that. Okay, so this is the assaulter. The assaulter has a wide range of weapons, as you might expect. Typical AK-74s, AH-94, which is the Abacan, which is, I think, what those guys had in that video. So I do, like, they can also have a full-size Bison or Bison, whatever, with a silencer. I just like the Abacan, so whenever I can give that to him, I give it to him. Again, 30-round magazines to 45, higher piercing ammo or armor piercing. Or that's higher piercing. This is the armor piercing. So, yeah, it's pretty much that. They have access to standard pistol selection. They have... Let's see, this is actually the Grenadier. My mistake. The Grenadier has access to arrays of a wide array of grenade launchers or RPGs. You can see right here. Got this thing, the flame launched assault weapon. I've never actually used that, so. But yeah, this is the what is this? The GM94. So, okay, this is our assaulter. They only have access to 2 weapons like this, the RPG-18 and 27, which seems a little silly. They have access, though, to rifles with grenade launchers, so that does take away one of their magazine slots for rifle magazines. So they can get scope, weapons, silence weapons. I give them an AK-107, for example. Although each slot they carry 4 clips, so it's like 4 magazines. Not much for them either. Pistols, they get the same thing. Actually, everybody can wear the camouflage suit, but you know, it provides 0 armor, so they have different armor. That also kind of changes their appearance too. I've noticed they'll wear a different uniform depending on the armor they're using. So you can give them like the sphere helmet with the face mask on it. And this is our other assaulter, so he'll be the same thing. And you can just do the whole squad or whatever. So that's basically the equipment. Let me see if I can pull up a multiplayer game. Okay, so you have... What is this? Okay, that's wrong. That wasn't the one I was thinking of. Okay, that's co-op. Never mind. Grozny Deathmatch? No. Team Deathmatch. Domination. Let's try this one here. Okay, so you can't really pick the teams, but you can have like it's supposed to be under the premise of special forces units training with each other, so that you have like the various Russian units and various Western special forces. Let's see, increase the command points so that I can show you everything. It won't start a game though, but it only lets you do one type, so we'll start that up. Okay. Alright. So this is a fairly straightforward briefing, so they didn't really mess that one up. Okay, so this is your little special groups. It'll be the Grenadier. It'll be our sniper. They're all pretty much rookies, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is a Russian team. I already know what they have. Gives me the briefing for the hot seat team. Grenadier, sniper. So you can see their entire equipment set. Okay, so these guys more or less have the exact same armor as the Russian teams do, but their weapons do differ slightly. In some cases, they will use the same Russian weaponry, but they'll also have Western weaponry, like the Styrog here, the FAMAS, the FAL, the FNC, P90s, HK21s, MP5s, G36s, the whole bit, really. And you have like MG30 or 43s, Enfields, even M16, of course, SAW, and you have things like that. And they don't have a whole lot of access to weapons there on that. I think the Grenadier is supposed to have access to more heavier weapons. I seem to remember there's like the Grenadier is supposed to have, yeah, like they get heavier machine guns like a PKM and stuff like that. Again, same thing there. So you can kind of see here. The snipers, of course, have for the Western snipers anyway, have the biggest variety. They have, you know, the AW coverts, AWP as it's most commonly known. They have a lot of different weapon sets. In fact, I don't think they have anything that the Russian team has because they don't need it with this stuff. Same thing. You can use P90s, smaller minis of the MP5, Uzis, and the like. Let's see. I'm trying to think which class had the heavy machine gun. I think it was Grenadier, because yeah, I'm not seeing the HKs or the MP43. So, and M26, M67 grenades. You know, nothing fancy. We'll do a quick start here just so you can see what they look like. This might take a minute. Okay, so they deploy there. It's good. This is what they look like. The Western guys just all wear black and have the balaclavas. You do see like a little German flag on there because it's supposed to be GSG. There's a couple others where they do have that, but for the most part they look like this. They have SWAT teams for some strange reason. I think those are supposed to be Green Berets. So, and there's one mission in the... There's one mission in there that, in the operations section of the game, that has like a mission in Afghanistan 2001 with the American Special Forces. It's supposed to be them assaulting a cave system or something. So, and depending on the map, it also changes their like uniform colors depending on that. So there's I think there's like one desert map and maybe 2 snow maps. So anyway, that will do it for this video. This is Cobra. I hope you liked this video. This will probably be the last video of this series I do, because as I've mentioned before, it is not an easy game to play. So if you like my channel, feel free to like and subscribe and share this video with wherever you feel like sharing it. It helps me out a lot. And I will see you next time with whatever I make. Bye.